Change, you first need to change. If you want to change things around you, you first have to change things inside you. Nobody can take you away or nobody can change your direction if you are determined. If you are determined to be successful. Who actually becomes successful is who keeps taking attempts, until the number he reaches to prove that probability to be correct. So if I am 1 in 100, I have to try it for 99 times, and the 100th one would be the lucky number. So getting lucky is not a chance. Getting lucky in which number of attempt is a chance. You have to be determined, you have to be strong, and you have to be in control if you really want to change. If you decide to change today, you can start changing today. It's said somewhere, the harder I work, the luckier I get. Does this make sense to you? That it is not about the number of attempts. It is more about the number of actions that we take. Because if you are not successful, you are a failure. If we keep taking actions, if we keep working hard, if we keep learning from our failures, luck has to come. Luck cannot hide if you are a hard worker. If you are consistent and if you really work hard, luck cannot stay far away from you. Luck has to come to you. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Now that one thing, we never even try to understand what that one thing is there that I need to do today, or that one thing that I need to do in this week, that one thing that I need to accomplish in this one month or in this 1 year. I do not know about it. I am just out, I get up in the morning and I have so many things to do that I forget to think that there could be one thing that I really need to do to make this day worthwhile, to make this week worthwhile, and to make this year worthwhile, or maybe to make this life worthwhile. One thing. Yes, you need to figure out of those 100 things that you have in your to-do list for today, what is that one thing that you really need to do today. That one thing that would really create a difference in your life today. What that one thing could be, which if you do it well, if you do it nicely, you can have a good sleep at night. You can say to yourself that yes, the day went well because I got this one thing done really well. This was the most important one. This was the need. This was something that had to be done. And this was something that was left undone for the past few months maybe, or for the past few years, because you never noticed. You need to start reading books. And once you start reading books, you start to learn. And once you start to learn, you start to change. And once you start to change, you bring a successful change in your life. 80% of the things that matter to us come from 20% of the activities that we do. And it is said, and it is rightly said, that if you are doing two things at a time, you are actually doing nothing. And it is your duty, it is your responsibility, and it is your obligation to be successful. That is how our life has to be. We do not need to. There will always be so many questions. There will always be so many things to do. But what we need to focus on, what we need to make sure that is done is that one thing that is the most important now. That is the most important right now. That is what I need to focus on. That is what I need to do now. It is not something about chance. It is about the actions we take. It has never been about the chance. Nobody ever is lucky by chance. Everybody gets lucky only because of a lot of action that he takes. When you stand in front of the mirror, you say to yourself that is the only way out for me. Success is your duty, success is your responsibility, and success is your obligation. There is no other way out than being success.